What's up, boys? It's your favorite guy, Big Eye.
In 2024, Indiana passed the SB 17 bill, which is a bill that requires age verification for adult content online. Um, at first, when I heard about this bill, I was like, "Oh, that's good because it's protecting children." But then, as I thought about it more, and when I was doing research for this speech, I um I thought about I realized that it's actually like a violation of privacy to like force people to put in like their IDs and stuff into websites to get access to them in the name of protecting children. Um, and many people think that the government or companies should protect children online, but actually I believe that it should be the parents' job to do that. Um, So today I'm going to talk about government intervention, why it's not really why I feel like it's not necessary for children's safety online, and why parents should instead be protecting their children online. So government intervention, I think, is like a commonplace that a lot of people know of, like kind of a 1984 thing. Um, so that begs the question, why do so many people want it, like in keeping children safe online? Most parents like could be busy or something, so they feel like it's easier to have someone else, like the government or companies, take care of their children's safety online for them. Or if they don't have parents, they feel like it's not. I mean, if they don't have children, they feel like it's not my problem, you know? Like why should I be worrying about it? I don't have any children. Um, so those are kind of like the common places for people who support the government intervention. Um, but and if we look at the phrasing of the bill, it says that it requires an adult-oriented website operator that displays material harmful to minors to use a reasonable age verification method to prevent a minor from accessing an adult-oriented website. Um, And see, that seems like it's good, but again, it's forcing adults to like put in like their identification and everything to prove their age, which isn't the best thing. And it's not the best because it hasn't been, first of all, it hasn't been implemented correctly because a lot of websites, adult-oriented websites, don't, um, either just like decided they didn't want to do that and they just don't have the age verification, or they have, um, or they just don't, they're just no longer available in Indiana, or they do have it, which is bad, because according to ACLU Indiana, the bill requires companies to delete users' personal information immediately, but without proper protection, bad actors, hackers, and disgruntled employees could use someone's personal data for exploitation. So even though the bill stipulates that companies are supposed to delete the personal information after they verify your age. Some of them might be a little shady and not do that. Well, there could be some employees that like decide to take that instead. Um, so it's really a violation of privacy that this bill has allowed, which is not the best, as we heard from Eli's speech just a couple minutes ago. So I believe that instead we should switch to parents keeping track of their own children's online activity. Um, they can do this uh with blockers and monitoring screen time, but also they can just teach their children how to be safe on the internet. So there's no incidents of like grooming or cyberbullying or access to websites, adult-oriented websites. So parents can basically just do what the bill is saying, but but more effectively. Um, and according to Numerous Kids Health, which is an organization like a pediatric organization, more important than blocking objectionable material is teaching your kids safe and reasonable online behavior and keeping an eye on their device use. See, the bill that Indiana put out only does the first thing, which is to block the content, but the children don't know any better, and they could still access it through loopholes and websites that don't implement it correctly. Um, so, in conclusion, I feel like it is better for the parents to watch their kids and let the government do it because it has better protection, more privacy, um, and it allows the parents to teach their children how to be safe on the internet without the government getting involved. And it can even allow parents uh, to bond with their children some by like teaching them like how the internet works and what they can do to be safe.